Okay, excellent. Segmentation, part 3. This one, I'm going to build on what we did in the previous one. So I'm going to have exactly the same results as the other ones. But with the other, the first one and the second one, we added a calculate column. If you look at the calculator column in previous examples, you don't want this to happen on a table that has 1 billion rows of data. Okay, that would be a problem. So I'm going to show you an alternative way to do this without having a performance cost. So what we'll do is, first of all, let's quickly see what we'll create another table. I'm going to create a disjointed table that's not linked to, I'm going to call this the price config, price range config, okay? And I'm just going to make it, I already have that table there for price ranges. It's going to do that. Okay, so now this just creates another table. So this price range config is just a loose table, and it's going to remain loose. I'm not going to join it like we did in the previous ones. I'm going to create another table that does the join for us, but it's not a calculated column. So I want to move away from it being a calculated column like here. So that's what we're going to move away from. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say create a new table, and this is going to introduce a new little function that I haven't used before, which is called generate, which is an amazing function. I'm going to drop a link to how you can use generate. It's pretty cool. I've learned much seeing. It's basically like doing a join. So generate, I'm going to take, so generate is like doing a join between two tables. I want to now join my price config table. Yes. What do I want to join it to? So now you need to give it a second argument, which would be another table. So now I'm creating another table by the filter expression. This table is going to be, I'm going to return all of the non-blank rows from fact internet sales from, I'm just going to put in your unit price, from the unit price, because I want to have a list of unique unit prices, and then I want to join my config table to all the unique prices. So I'm going to say where unit price is bigger than min, let's just call it price range config min price, yes, and unit price is smaller or equal to price range max. So I'm just basically, instead of doing it in a calculator column, I'm now doing it in a separate table. Okay, and let's call this table price range key table. Cool. So what is it going to produce? It's going to produce a table from all the values in our price config, but with all the unique prices that's already in the fact internet sales. So what I'm going to do is, if we look here, we're just now going to take this table and we're going to join it on nothing but, we're going to join it to the unit price. I'm going to take the unit price and I'm going to, right, unit price is going to connect to unit price. Yes, okay, so now let's see what we're going to do there. So same thing here, we're going to return. So now you basically, you don't have your keys in a calculator column like this. You actually have a table of keys that you know exactly what it relates to. Isn't that cool? So now what we're going to do is, we're going to say, this is actually the, what's the table called? Key table. We're going to say, what's the price range? Bring it in rows. Bring me the sales amount. That's the value. It's going to add up exactly to the same to the other ones. And there you go. Whoop, whoop. If I want to do it per territory like we did with the other ones, let's quickly see. That's my group. Exact same results. Isn't that magic? Cool.